Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, it's been a while. We dropped some videos, so now we're beginning a new series reviewing all the trades we took last week, and also giving you guys reasons why I took those trades, and also holding myself accountable for any bad trades and any and not following my trading plan. So this series is more like me holding myself accountable for my trades, and and also sharing my trading trading ideas with you guys too. You understand? So hope you guys enjoy, and also hope you learn something from this video. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So our first trade was actually the trade we dropped was GBP-JPY. Understand? The trade we dropped for the week was GBP-JPY. Yeah, GBP-JPY. This was the trade we dropped for the week. Yeah, this GBP-JPY was the trade we dropped for the week. So this was the first trade by GBP-JPY, and I think I also I explained the setup in one of these videos. I explained the setup in one of these videos. Trade update, guys. So I don't know. It's one of these my videos on the YouTube channel, on my Telegram channel. So if you've not joined my Telegram channel, I'm going to leave the link below. Make sure you join the Telegram channel to get free trading signals and also updates on my trades. So by live updates on my trades. So now by GBP-JPY, I think I explained the setup, but I'm going to still show you guys why I took the trade. So now we have the trade here. We're already up like 30 pips. So I told them to manage their trades because we took the trade late in the night. We took the trade late in the night. We took the trade in the evening around 6. You understand? So we're already at midnight. You get? So I had to tell them to manage their trades. I'm going off. You get? So the next morning the next day we hit about 100 pips on this trade, which is this. Look at it. This was the setup. You can see, look at it. It hits the intended target and even passed it too, and even past the intended targets. You can see, if you look at this, you see here. This was the previous. This was the intended target. You could see we hit it and even passed it on GBP-JPY. So that was it. The reason for this trade is clearly, you guys know how I trade. Fib. Yeah, so on the 4 hours we could see that the market was what? The market was bullish. You get? So one thing I always do before taking any trade is structure. I like to make sure that I'm taking the trade in line with what? The structure of the market. I'm taking the trade in line with the structure of the market. You get? So I definitely identified my bullish structure, and also you can see the market is on an uptrend. You get? So we have the break of structure here, so now price selling was just like a retracement. You understand? So I drew my fee from the recent low to the recent high, easy setup, and you could see it. But that is not the only thing though, but that is just like the major confluence. I also have, before I enter the trade, I also have like some things I look out for before I enter these trades. You understand? But fib is like my POI. I use fib as my POI. You understand? Fib as my POI. Yeah, fib is one of my POIs I use in entering my trades. You get? So that's just the main reason why I enter this trade. Bullish structure, fib, POI. So that is it. You understand? So the rest you can go and study on how I enter the trade. My entry confluence. I'm only going to give that to my students. Yeah. So that's the major reasons why I entered the trade. So because we hit our target, smashed our target, yeah, on that particular trade. So next, I think that was it. Then next we had NFP. This one I had a live session, and I gave them I had a live session. You could see when I said go live. So I had a live session and I gave them the trade setup. You see, I explained the whole trade setup for them. Sell. So if you were trading NFP that day, you could remember that all these trades all sold. They all sold. You understand? They all sold. Then Euro-JPY, I explained buys for Euro-JPY, and also I explained buys. Then I told you guys USD pairs are going to sell. So boom, we had the sell. So this was the other trade I took, the sell. You could see it running in profits. Yeah, so those are other trade I took, you get. So now let me go to the chart and explain the reason for that particular trade. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so basically this one was very easy. Yeah, this one was very easy. You could see price sold. Yeah, you could see that price sold. Then we had this there was like a breaker block here, right? So we had it. So what do you think happened? No, as soon as price touched it, then price started raging around here. So I knew that this is going to continue with the sell. So I just entered the sell, and as NFP happened, boom, it just kept on dropping. You understand? So that's how I caught this sell. This one was just easy break and retest. You understand? This was just an easy break and retest. You get? So, and this was because I want to trade the news. You understand? So this, like, I wanted to trade the news, so I just look out for the structure of the market, like what's happening currently. I saw the market is bearish. Oh, then where is price rejecting from? Rejecting from a breaker block. Boom, enter the trade and just held till the NFP came out. Then we saw the spike down. You understand? So that was it for this particular trade. You understand? NZD card. Then lastly, we have I took this gold sell. Yeah, so I'm going to share this particular gold sell with you guys. How I ended up catching this gold sell. That was my last trade. So this particular, though it didn't, I had to close here. I had to close before markets, because on Friday was there was news on Friday. So I had to close early. I had to close the trade early. You get? So I had to close around here. You feel me? So now the reason why I took this trade is simple. The same thing too. You understand? The same thing I always look out for. So now looking at this, you could see, first of all, where is price rejecting from? That's what you have to look out for. Then you look at it, you see that price also got to like a supply level, and it's rejecting from that supply level. You get? Price kind of like rejecting from that supply level. You feel? So since price rejected from that supply level, I had to go down to my lower time frame, 1 hour, and guess what? I found a break of structure, and boom, I just had to draw my fib to get the continuation. So I drew my fib from what? Recent high to the recent low. You get it? Recent high to the recent low. Boom. And also, as you could have it, you could see that we have like another block here too. You get? So boom, I entered the sell. Then we had like with price sold to this particular point, but I was expecting it to get here. But on Friday, since market was closing on Friday, I had to take my profit. You understand? Before market to close. You get? So that's another reason why I took. So this is another trade I took on Friday, and these are the confluences why I took those trades. You understand? So basically, if you study most of my charts, you will see that one thing is sure. I always look out for structure of the market. You understand? Always make sure I trade in line with the structure of the market. You get? With the correct structure, because I'm a day trader and I'm a scalper, so I have to take trades based on that current structure of the market. You understand? So this was an easy trade too. And also, and if you notice again, another major confluences to my trades is Fibonacci. You understand? I mostly use POIs for my trade. So hope you learn something, and hope you can go and do your own studies too on this trade. There are some other little reasons why I took this trade. You get? But those are for entry reasons. You understand? Entry confluences. So I have some entry confluences that I always look out for. You understand? Which if you study them, you could find out about them. But if you're my student, you should already know those other entry confluences why I took this trade. So I'll see you guys next week again. And also, if you've not joined my Telegram, join my Telegram channel. The link is below. You understand? So for free signals and live trades, you understand? So I'll catch you guys next week Sunday. Please like, share, and subscribe.